What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Legendary James, and we are back right here, baby. Year 2 off season right here for the Mississippi State Bulldogs Dynasty here on College Football Revamped, as we're coming off our back-to-back national championship runs. Yes, sir. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at our end of the season stats for everybody. 3,400 passing yards for Will Rogers, 31 and 19. Gotta limit those picks, but we were really aggressive with him this year, so kind of the give and take on that. Jaquavius over 1,600 rushing yards as well. 38 sacks for Will too. That is a lot. Once again, we were trying to hit those deep bombs, sat in the pocket a little too much. So over 1,600 rushing yards for Jaquavius Marks. Love to see it. 6.5 a pop, 19 titties. And then Triple J coming in with a nice little 300 spot relief, 5 touchdowns. And then Will Rogers with a solid 300, which honestly should be more, but they count rushing yards when you get sacked, so that kind of hurt him there. Jaden Walley with one of the best seasons in college football history. Just an absolute demon. 16 receiving touchdowns, 1,800 receiving yards, and he absolutely carried the team in that category. It was him, Ledietrich on the outside of a few big plays for him, but it was really Jaden Walley and Jaquavius Marks leading this offense the whole year. Johnson right here, he will be leaving us, but he did give up the most sacks. Chris Morales with the tied for the most sacks given up this season for us, but true freshman, so that's pretty good for him in my opinion. Charles Cross giving up 6 as well. Would have liked to see that be a little less, but you know, is what is. Reed Byes, I feel like was very solid for us this year at 82 overall, so hopefully he could get some good progression in training. Right here, we're gonna lose one of the staples right there. Nathaniel Watson made the game ceiling tackle right there to get us back-to-back chips, man. So shout out to him. Gonna miss him. 89 total tackles on the year. John Lewis with 5 sacks as a coverage linebacker. I love to see that. 31 tackles for loss too. Jaden Crumley leading the way for us with 12 sacks and 34 tackles for loss. We will be losing him, but hey, he's a demon, bro. So gonna miss him. DeMonte Russell's definitely gonna have to step up in his pace. Nathan Pickering we're losing. John Lewis hopefully could take that next step. Martin Emerson, unfortunately, we will be losing him, but we do get DeCameron back, who is very solid for us this year. And Emmanuel Forbes is going to have to step up into that big spot as the #1 corner, so hopefully he could play out of his mind right there. And then this is going to be our first season seeing some of our recruits from the first recruiting class that we pulled in, so that's a little exciting about this too. Not a lot of forced fumbles. Would like to see a few more of those. Brandon Ruiz was basically perfect. The only ones he missed were too deep for him. And that's about it. Ledietrich had 1 return touchdown on a kick return, so shout out to him on that. Back-to-back 13-1 seasons for us, 2 chips for us as well. No SEC championship this year. Alabama did beat us for that one, so is what it is right here. A few moves throughout the SEC. Arkansas fires their coach in Pittman. They bring in Lanning. A few extensions getting thrown around out here. Kirby Smart with a nice extension. The whole Georgia coaching staff got extended there. And then for us, we lose Reeves and Beck. We got 2 new coordinators coming in this season in Fitzgerald and Jay Johnson. So gonna be excited to see how these guys do for us. Hopefully they are high levels. You can see number 27 upgrades available for our defensive coordinator, man. So whoo, that's pretty nice. That's a lot of upgrades. And we go see our offensive coordinator and Tim Beck goes over to UCF to go take over that head coaching job, so can't be mad at him for that. And then David Reeves going to Arizona and taking over there. Both of them with A+ prestige now after we have led our teams to a national championship. So love to see that. Looking at us, we got a whole lot of recruiting crap, and then look at Jay Johnson, very solid. Bottom all filled out, middle basically filled too. And then look at Pat Fitzgerald here. 27 upgrades available, but he's level 29. You know why? He is a maxed out defensive coordinator, man. So you love to see that right here. We're going to get a fully maxed out guy. I didn't even notice it yet. I was like, what? What's going on here? I thought it'd just be up to the top. But nope, he is fully maxed right here. 3 there. 3 more to pure instinct, and then throw that last one into recharge. Fully maxed out defensive coordinator. That will be a big help for us this season right here, especially with a lot of our key seniors leaving. We could definitely use the boost for some of the younger guys. And then offensively, pretty solid right there in Jay Johnson too. So looking forward to seeing that. Right here, we skip ahead to players leaving here. Probably next season I'm gonna use the Dynasty tool. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest, but you know, I recorded this right after the championship game, so it was like 2 months ago basically by now. So yeah, I probably should have. And then this is gonna be a new rule for me too. I'm not gonna be, if one of our players leaves, I'm letting them go. Let them go get their bread. You know, I'm not gonna hold them back. we'll go ahead and let them take off, man. So that's going to be one of our new rules, too. So we bring Charles Cross back for this season, which, to be honest, we kind of needed him. But other than that, I'm probably not going to do that again, though. So right here, a whole lot of people leaving. Emerson gone. Charlton came in for a few one. Ducking had a couple touchdowns this season. Daniel Watson, that one's going to hurt to see go. Backup left tackle gone. Cameron Young, pretty solid for us this season, not too bad. Christian Ford, 87 overall. We just couldn't get him the looks that I was hoping to get him. He made a few plays here and there, but nothing to what I was hopefully expecting out of him. Hopefully getting him in the spread situations. But hey, man, we got Jaden Wally going crazy. You're not going to take it away from him. So Jaden Crumedy ends up getting selected in the 3rd round. Aaron Brule in the 4th. So nice to see 2 of our guys going to the league. And then right here, we get a transfer in Joe Smith. And I did not know this at the time, but you can go into the editor and get rid of the transfer year and have them eligible right away. So I'm probably going to do that. Not probably. I am going to do that right away this season. So I saw Mr. Hurricane do it on his Dynasty channel. So I'm definitely going to do that for us over here as well. That's probably one of the main guys I watch. A little bit of Nitro Drive too. And I think I was going to watch Uncle Sam's Rejects with his Compton series. So I might get into that one. I saw you started up that series a while ago. But here we go. We already got a majority of our recruits locked up. So we're going all out. Everyone getting about $3 grand, $2 grand, somewhere in there. Kenny Alexander, not the strongest, but more of a pass rushing type of guy. I like to see that. And then Richmond Wilson. This is just adding more depth to our team, to be honest. He's probably going to end up being, that's looking like to me, a running back. Where's the ball carrier vision? 74. Running back, wide receiver. What's the hands looking like? Ooh, 67. 81 spec catch, which is nice. 75 route running, 70 release. And he go either way, wide receiver or running back, but he's got excellent moves. Elusiveness ain't quite there, but good trucking, decent ball carrier. That's probably wide receiver, to be honest. Charlie Lee right here. We're going to go ahead and throw him a bag as well. We got Iowa on our booty right here, so let's go ahead and throw him at like 2, I believe, right? 2 bands. Yes, sir. Nice 2 bands. Solid lead on him. Nice 1,000. We'll see if they go all out right there. Trent McIntosh right here. We got a 1,000-point lead up on them right now. So hopefully we could go ahead and lock him up. We're going to throw him a nice 25 hundo. Nothing major. Something light. And then look at him right here. Nice 80 carrying right there. 71 catching. 78 route running. The spec and catching traffic ain't amazing. Release ain't there. Definitely a project right there. But hopefully we could develop him. Willie Washington trying to get some more linebacker depth on this team. Once again, 1,100-point lead at the moment on UNC. So hopefully we could go ahead and get him. I believe he only going to get 2 bands. Yeah, 2 bands on him. See, this is one of the perks of locking everybody up so early and being so great, man. We got plenty of money to throw around. Jason McCray just trying to add another O-line depth once again. Hopefully he could develop into something. Definitely not starting for his first few years, to be honest. So throwing him the bag right here. I think, do we go 2 bands and then the rest into somebody else? No, I throw all into McCray right here, right? Yeah. So he gets the rest of it, 2,500 right there. So everybody getting over 2,000 each in their points, man. So 3,000 for Richmond right there with a 2,600-point lead. Kenny with a nice 1,000-point lead. We throw him 3. Charlie Lee with a 1,000-point lead. Throw him 2. Trent 25. Then we come down to Willie with 2. And then Jason McCray with 2,500. So that's going to be what we're rocking with. And we only get 2. 2 of our recruits we only got, man. So we had some people going all out. We do end up with a top 10 class this year. You love to see after our lackluster recruiting class in the first off season. But look, we don't get Kenny Alexander. He just didn't pick anybody for some reason. Freaking hater. I don't know what happened there. Freaking, that one was weird. But over here, Charlie Lee, we lose. Oh no, we got Charlie Lee. My fault. Secure Charlie Lee. Trent, though, we lost by 15,000 points. South Carolina threw all their points into him. Not like their last scholarship, they just were like all out. Willie Washington, Memphis, who was in 3rd, all out for him. Jason McCray lost by 4,000 on him, dude. I don't know what we were supposed to do there. That's tough. We got our school up into one of the Blue Bloods. Now we're a 6-star. Prestige, and then the 9th best recruiting class in the nation right here. Oklahoma, Penn State, LSU, Texas, and Michigan rounding out the top 5 for them. We do end up with the 2nd most recruits in 24, so we did secure a lot of guys right here. A lot of 3s, a lot of 4s, and 2 5-stars. We skip over the position changing. Didn't change anybody really until we got here to defensive tackles. We're kind of weak here without our transfer, to be honest. So looking around, just trying to find somebody. I go over to, I believe, right? Yeah, we only got 4 freshmen. They're all in the 60s, man. And then we can't play Joe Smith. So we definitely have to find someone. Javon Banks with a 360-pounder, only 81 strength, but he's going to have to do. We're going to move him over to defensive tackle this season right here as we need him. That's simple. We really need him over there. And then I believe we're gonna go ahead and move Richard over to, that's a walk-on right there from I think that from last season, or you just walk on this year, I don't know. But we're throwing Richard over to right end to back up. We got Jack and King over there, and then Lionel gonna be backing up Demonte Russell right here, getting primed up for next season to take that spot. Athlete wise, we come over here, let's see what we got in these athletes right here. 78 overall in Tavares Pierce, 90 speed, 90 acceleration as well, with 77 route running, 70 catch in traffic, 79 catching, 70 spec catch. Carrying the ball, 92, real good. Ball carrier vision, kind of mid, not much of a spin or stiff arm, so definitely not a running back. Definitely looking like a wide receiver with that 78 release as well. So let's go ahead and throw him there. We go around the horn. I believe it could be a free safety too. The tackling just simply isn't there. So wide receiver it is for Pierce. Now we go over to John Newby. 91 speed right here, 87 acceleration, 91 agility, 58 catching isn't that spectacular. 71 route running, 65 catching traffic, but look at the running, man. 86 elusiveness, 80 trucking, 73 ball carry vision, would like to see that come up. 73 break tackle, 77 carrying, some mid jukes in there with the spin move as well. That stiff arm real vicious though, no cap. Big body though too, 6'1". Running back, don't see a lot of those, usually all under 6 foot. Nice 80 truck as well. Good release out of him too, as a 79. Probably could be a decent wide receiver, but he will be our running back right there. Then we come over to Richmond Wilson, 89 speed with 90 acceleration. The agility, a big drop off from Newbie right there at 85. Ball carrier vision, once again, kind of mid, 74, 74 in carrying, 84 juke, 83 spin, 80 stiff. The elusiveness ain't quite there. Big trucker though, 83 truck and 74 break tackle. Definitely looking like a running back to us. Good man coverage and good zone coverage as well. The press simply isn't there. Poor tackling as well, so can't throw him on the defensive side. And then route running wise, 75, but the catching, I believe, at a 67, kind of low. He could go either way, wide out running back, to be honest, but we're going to go ahead and throw him at running back. Yeah, there we go. Now we go over and look at our running backs. We got a shit ton of them now. As Curtis Vaughn, one of the guys we got last year right there, 94 speed. Love to see that. Him and Johnson going to be fighting for that starting spot to begin next season. So we skip ahead now, heading over to the training results. Charles Cross, now our top rated players, 95. Will Rogers, 93. Emmanuel Forbes, 93. And then we'll look at that. Sawyer Robinson, the backup sophomore, 91 overall, man. Looking pretty cute right there. I ain't gonna lie. He is really developing into something there. As we come over here to throw power and throw accuracy, he's got him on the throw power. The accuracy ain't quite there yet. Definitely another year under the belt. Sawyer's gonna be ready to ball out, gonna be better than Will probably heading into his junior year. So hopefully he can ball out. And don't forget, we signed AJ Forte, 5-star quarterback, 79 overall. So hopefully he can ball out for us. Jaquavius jumping up 6 overall points, as well as Johnson up to an 85. Curtis Bond up to an 84. Plus 6s across the board for our running back, except for Marcus Jackson, unfortunately. But we're looking pretty cute. Curtis Vaughn with that 95 speed, to be honest, is probably taking Johnson's spot, unless there's some clear skill gap levels there. Jaden Wally only going up +5. I would have liked to see him go up +10, to be honest, because he was that guy this year. Maybe if we threw him into the Dynasty tool, he could have went up a little more. That's my fault. Probably should have did that, but is what it is now. Laditra Griffin up to an 87 with a +5. Quentin Torbor up to an 81. And Rufus Harvey going up to a 78. We got some tight ends now. Charles Cross, man, look at we would have been screwed without him. No cap, especially without getting that left tackle. Which, to be honest, I probably would have went a little harder if we didn't get him. But Reed Buys took a big jump right there. Love to see after the great season he had. And then Chris Morales and Albert Reese looking real cute over there at right tackle. Love to see that. Jack Harris now over to the defensive side, left end, and King Ani, both very close in overall, 84 and 83 respectively. And then we look at DeMonte Russell up +5, 86 overall. Love to see that. Joe Smith taking the big jump up to an 85. Javon Banks up to an 83. And then we got a couple walk-ons. We got a cut later on. With that transfer of Joe right there, we definitely need him. So definitely going to be adding him to the roster, getting rid of that transfer year ASAP. Hopefully it's not too late. I'm already in week 1. I haven't played the game, but we're already there. Yeah, JP right here, taking over a right outside linebacker. Nice coverage back. Love to see that right there. Good progression from him. Manuel Forbes, the Cameron Richardson, and then Curtis Harrell and James Hardy. We have a big drop-off in our cornerback once we lose the 1-2, so we're definitely going to need something out of those guys. Hopefully they could overperform right there. And then defensively, we got Dylan Lawrence coming in with a nice +4 right there. And then we got a new kicker this year, freshman, and Carl Ark going up a +6. 76 kick power, though. We'd like to see that get developed pretty quickly. Looking at our schedule, man, we got Southern Miss to lead off. Arizona taking on our former coordinator right there. Troy is now at number 20 in week 4. Cincinnati, and that's it. Cincinnati, rounding out our non-conference play. And then we got number 15 Auburn, number 7 LSU to begin the year at weeks 3 and 5. Missouri, Kentucky, and A&M 8 through 10, and then Alabama, Arkansas, and Ole Miss rounding out our schedule for 12 through 14, heading into the conference championship week. So we'll see what we can do this season. Hopefully we can get that SEC championship back. As we go over our redshirt players, definitely going to redshirt AJ Forte right here, just simply for the reason we got 2 good quarterbacks ahead of him. He's just not going to play. Same thing with our running backs right there. Got to redshirt both of them. Heading over to our wide receivers now, we're going to go ahead and redshirt John Buchanan, obviously. And then looking at the rest, we got 5 solid ones. So we're going to go ahead and redshirt Gabe Ginn just so he can get the development. His route running is 90, I believe. Very elite. But we're going to go ahead and redshirt him. We got 3 seniors at wide receiver, so might as well redshirt him. He'll be ready to go next year. And hopefully I can throw him in that slot right away, and hopefully he can ball out for us. So that's the game plan there. Looking at the O-line right here, trying to figure out how we're going to play this. I kind of want to redshirt a few of these guys just to make sure we can keep some eligibility down the road, get some extra development out of these dudes. Good stats right here for Grant Jackson right there, 84, 82, 82, I believe right there. And then Mark Richardson, I was debating whether or not to start the true freshman. Not going to do it there, unfortunately, as he's just not ready. And then Mike Collier, we're going to go ahead and redshirt him. So if we get some injuries, that redshirt's coming off one of those guys. But for now, they're fine. Looking here at our ends, we got Richard at a 76 right there. We're going to keep him for now. We're going to go ahead and redshirt, I believe that's Sammy Davis Jr.? Steve Davis. My fault. But we go ahead and get redshirt him. Defensive tackle-wise, we're going to go ahead and redshirt the bottom 2 right there. And Kelly and Cook, I believe I take a second to do it. But I know we do. As once again I said, I was going to run with just 3 of them, to be honest, for now. And then once I saw that video, Mr. Hurricanes, now I'm going to go in and make sure we get Smith ready to go for this season. Once again, hopefully it's not too late. So I guess y'all got the update on that next episode as we get into week 1 of the regular season of our new year 3 of this dynasty here. We continue redshirting right here. Nothing too major, just going through redshirting a lot of these freshmen. Look at all the freshmen we got at corners, man. After this year, Forbes and Richardson, man, woo, we're gonna need some good development there. I see why the championship contenders has us fallen off after this season. It's kind of our last haul at it. That's why I kind of want to go 5 seasons just so we can see how good our recruits do. That's the minimum I'm hoping to go right here. So gonna redshirt all 3 of them right there. And we're gonna run with 5 corners at the moment because we simply need the extra eligibility for the development down the line. So that's simple right there, to be honest. Rest of the way, not much redshirting going on there. So we're going to go ahead and look at the depth chart now as we're getting near the end of this offseason episode right here. You already know the regular starters for QB, running back, wide receiver, QB, halfback, fullback. Now the wide receiver. And I'm looking at Torbor right here, the senior. I'm debating whether or not to go with him or Tavares Pierce. Look at that. 79 catching, 77 route running, 76 catching, 74 route running. Then Rufus Harvey just simply isn't there at the moment. So it's going to be between one of these two, 79, 77, 76, 74. Pierce has it, has the speed, doesn't quite have the agility though, the acceleration or awareness. So I'm going to stick with the senior for now. We'll see how he plays out. We might try and get some sub packages in for him, figure out how that goes. Right here, I was just trying to figure out our O-line. rotation, backups, and situations like that. Reese is going to be backing up at both tackle positions, and then we got the backup left tackle backing up third string wise left and right tackle as well. Grant Jackson going to be starting right there. We got Reese backing him up too, I believe, or do I swap him out? I believe we swap him out for... Yeah, we got Jackson, Reese, and then we're going to swap him out right here for the backup center, I do believe. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. Probably should have cut this out, but why do that? You gotta figure it out. Yeah, okay. I did throw the backup center there, right? Right? What the hell am I doing? God damn. I'm all over the place right here. No cap. Okay. I don't know what we were doing there. Over here to the defensive side of the ball, we got Jack Harris and King Annie right here. Going over to their pass rushing ability, I kind of want to see the difference here. Better hit power for Jack. 86, 78 right there for power and finesse. 82 and 87. I like a little bit more of the diversity from King Ani, able to do a power and the finesse as well. So we're going to go with King Ani, and he has the better name. I'm sorry, Jack. You're just not that guy. Jack does have slightly more strength as well, but that's what we're going to rock out with there. And then DeMonte Russell is going to be back up by Lionel Richard. I want the freshman to hopefully get some snaps, and I'm going to see if I can figure out our rotations right there to make sure he comes in for some snaps. Defensive tackle wise, Javon Banks is definitely going to have to start there for now. We get it right with the 69-67. Once again, going to get the red shirt off of our boy Joe Smith and try and get him in the lineup if we can. Hopefully, once again, hopefully it's not too late to get that transfer year off him. John Lewis right here, our All-American left outside linebacker, hopefully continue to ball out this season. New middle linebacker in Deshaun Page, 86 overall. Hopefully he could ball out in replace of Nathaniel Watson. Heading over to, I'm trying to back him up. Yeah, there we go. Skip ahead over to the corners now. We got Manuel Forbes and Cameron Richardson. They're trying to throw Rashawn Moore in there at the slot, but I want our freshmen to get some starts, man. So we're gonna take a risk here. We're gonna go with them early. We got Harold Hardy and Andy Reese coming in right here. Is our 3, 4, 5 guys, and then we're gonna reorganize this right here. I believe Harold will stay at the 3. We're gonna swap out James Hardy and Andy Reese, however, once I come over here to these stats, if I remember correctly from editing. Look at that. Emmanuel Forbes, 98, 98, 98. What a guy. 89, 89, 89 for Richardson. Harold very solid, 85, 84, 83. And then looking at these, Andy Reese clearly has the advantage on James Hardy right there. So we're going to go ahead and put him in. Colin Duncan, All-American, coming back right here. 87 overall. We're going to make sure we get him in right there. And then Dylan Lawrence over at strong safety. Going to get backed up by, I believe, am I going to throw Moore back up there? Moore is a sophomore, 86 overall. Hopefully, 86 speed. Hopefully he could develop and then be very solid for us at free safety. I like a little more speed at free safety, but we simply don't have it at the moment, so it is what it is. Kick return wise, Dylan Johnson going to be taking over that role for us, I believe, this season, if I'm correct. Or do I throw Cameron back over there? Or Laditra Griffin, to be honest. I don't quite remember. I kind of just skipped this part in the editing. But yeah, okay, yeah. Laditra getting it back after getting us those couple of rushbacks. So I think, do we keep them again? We go Laditra right here. What am I doing? Well, let's figure out what's going on in the mind of Coach James setting these depth charts. As yeah, he's gonna stick with Dylan Johnson to be the new punt return man. So yeah, I'm fine with that. That's cool. Rebuy is doing that right there, and we have now advanced to week 1 of the regular season right here. New season underway. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at the preseason polls for us this season. As Clemson, Georgia, USC, Oklahoma, and Alabama round out the top 5 right there. Florida, LSU, TCU, Washington, and Ohio State going through for the top 10 right there. All these guys, 99 overall is TCU at a 93, 99 for the Huskies, 99 for Ohio State. And here we are at number 11, 93 overall, 93 offense, 92 defense. Doing our thing, man. Jaquavius Marks is projected to go back-to-back for the Heisman. Let's see if we can pull that off for him. 1,300 yards in his first one, 1,600 in his next. Let's see if we get him up to 18 this season. Going over to the preseason All-Americans right here. Jaquavius Marks obviously up there with Jaden Wally as well. Going down the list right here, I believe we got a couple more in here. And Cameron Richardson taking that spot at corner. And then Colin Duncan at free safety. Love to see that right there. We head over to the second team now. little less names here, man. I'm not gonna lie, a little disrespectful with Demonte Russell hopping up in there right end. John Lewis on the second team as well. Love to see that. Love to see that. Hopping over to the SEC now. Looking at it once again, Jaquavius Marks, and Wally Charles Cross coming in at left tackle. Demonte Russell, John Lewis, Richardson, Forbes, and Duncan all on the first team. Love to see that right there. I don't believe we got much respect on the second team, if I am correct. Yes. No love second team wise, but is what it is, man. Is what it is. And we look over at the championship contenders too. This is our last season apparently to them, as we're gonna fall off the cliff heading into our year 4. So we'll see how it falls for us, and then we come back on track after that. So that is gonna do it for the offseason, man. If you enjoy, please drop a like. It is much appreciated. I'm trying to get week 1 out to y'all ASAP, no Rocky. And let's go, man. Go for the 3-peat. Catch y'all next time. Peace.